Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and welcome to another Adorama Picks Rapid Fire Critique. If you haven't checked out AdoramaPicks.com, please do so. If you're looking for prints, I love the metal prints. You guys know that. Big-ass prints I can make there. Have you signed up for the FroKnows Photo email list? If not, put your name, email address in this box, this orange box, hit send it. I'll send you a free guide to capturing motion in low-light situations. So let's get to the rapid-fire critique of Jonathan Choi, and let's see what he is shooting with. He is shooting with a Nikon D800E with a 24 to 72.8. So first things first, he's a realist. So this is the colors, obviously, first things foremost, are beautiful. It looks like he's probably using some kind of filter to really bring out the colors in the sky, because look at the colors are seem to be correct down here. So it looks like some kind of gradient is being thrown off here. The lens flare is killing me a little bit. I hope that's not added. I don't think with that camera and with that lens that there should be this much flare coming in. So possibly waiting a split second longer till this sun has gone almost down to the bottom, because I think it lacks. Now, I'm going to be a little harsher here with this type of gear. I just tend to be a little harsher with it. I don't like all this weird color. It's not weird. It's just that it's blue over here, and then it's over here a different color like orange and pink. So it's like somewhere in the processing it's thrown off. And the bird, yes, the bird's there, but it doesn't exactly do it for me. It's this thing right here, this thing we call the sun. The particle man is distracting me. Squirrel, snail. Same thing, f4, 1/13 of a second to get some motion blur. It's one of those shots. Because look at all the depth in the background. I don't know what these things are. Are they moving? Maybe, just maybe, these are slugs or snails. Maybe he's just making a point that the snails are moving so slow and the people move so fast. I can get that. It's just that the background is so in focus here. Why are we shooting at f14? At ISO fit. Why are we at f14? So f14 is killing me because we got the transit, the T back here. We got all this distracting stuff here. If you want to cut down on light, this is where a variable neutral density filter comes into play. That will cut down on the light, allow you to shoot wider open. Whoa, that was a weird noise. Allow you to shoot wider open without getting all this, because this background distracts me. Oh, and also because these are snails and stuff, I would have dumped some water behind them to make it seem like it's slug juice. Hello. 200 millimeter. Nice. This is nice. I think it's a little overexposed. I've pulled back slightly on the exposure and then pump it up a little bit more, and I think it will be much thicker and better. But this is beautiful. I mean, look at the eyes of this bee. Fantastic shot. Very nice job. I really think that the exposure needs to be pulled back because these should be greener, and I think there should be more contrast in this shot. That would make it better. I really do. So we got a Fuji X100S or X100 here. Is this a light painting test? I'm not sure. There's no other information back here. But if you're going to take a product shot like this, the Fuji film lid frame thing, lens cap, needs to be straight. It needs to be straight. Plus, the angles are off. I mean, this thing is, yes, it's on an angle, but it seems like everything's tilted down. So this needs to be put on there straighter. I don't know if this background was caused by, like a pixel stick type of thing. It doesn't seem like it. It just seems like the way it's made. But really, the lines, it need to be much straighter. The lighting doesn't do it for me here. We're all still using a 24 to 7. Why are we at f9? It's just so harsh. It just doesn't work. We got the light over here, and there is a guy here. We need some more fun. We need more lights. We need lights in the background. We need lights lighting up underneath the car. We need lights over here. This just doesn't work in its current state with one light over there. It just doesn't work. It needs light. You need more light. F9. I don't get it. I know there's no flat, but it just needs more light. Yeah. Well, that's nice. That time at f16 at 105. That's beautiful. That's Sydney. That's Australia because that's the Opera House. This is beautiful. Now this is beautiful because you have the Opera House. You've got the bridge. Sorry, I don't know the name of the bridge. You've got fireworks on multiple dimensions, multiple levels. So that is really nice. This is a very, very nice shot. I'd boomify it a little more contrast. But it is very, very good. So we got some panning going on here. You're going to see a slower shutter speed. Well, f8, 1/320th of a second. So yeah, it is slower in terms of shooting this type of stuff. And panning with it, it works. I don't know that we need to be at f8 for this. This is where, again, variable neutral density filter, variable ND, is going to allow you to shoot wider open at slower shutter speeds and blow the background out because the fence and this tree and all this is just distracting. So that's me being, these are the tips that are going to make it better. So pick up one of those variable neutral density filters. Then you can shoot at 2.8 or f3.5 or f4 at you could shoot at those in the brighter area because you're cutting down on the amount of light coming in. Then you can pan and still get what you're looking for. That's all right. It's nothing special. I mean, we got a guy singing, a little bit of microphone in mouth. We've got the reflection. We've got the shadow here. That's nice. Needs more contrast. It just doesn't seem like the processing is really bringing, like, it doesn't seem like you're bringing enough out of the file. It lacks, and I'm going to say it lacks in contrast. It does seem a little flat. This would become tighter. This would become tighter, and I think it would create more dimension. It just seems flat and amateurish the way that it looks right now, especially being harsh. D800E, color should be better. Tone should be better. Contrast should be better. 24 to 72.8, same thing. Framing and composition is fine. I like the moment captured, but it should be better. Stage shot, it's fine. Nothing. It's just a snapshot of an act going on. Exposure is fine. The white balance is off. You could correct that with the raw file. I'm going to move forward. So I don't believe that this is the real moon unless it is the supermoon. September 3rd could be because that was around the time of a supermoon going on. I would like to see. This is interesting. I wonder what the color looks like. Because I think playing with the sky could be pretty cool. If that is the real supermoon in there, awesome. If it's not, still looks pretty darn good. I just think, let's see some color. This is where you can get freaky and jiggy with it and get some interesting colors thrown in there to make the space and the sky and all that stuff and the stars, if there are any, fall into play. What exposure? 66 seconds. I want to see the color at 66 seconds. And if it's 66 seconds, then this moon would have moved, by the way. So I think with that being said, the moon was added later, which is fine if that makes the shot better. But 66 seconds, I love the ghosting up here, but I want to see the color. I want to see the flare. So that is what we have right there. Those are 10 photos. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 photos for Mr. Jonathan Choi. Yes, a little more harsher on these, but the colors are nice. You know, just a little bit of tweaks, and we're not far off. That is another Adorama Picks, not fix, Adorama Picks rapid fire critique. If you'd like to submit yours, go over to the website, click the submit button. You could submit your files for the rapid fire critique. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya. What is this big red button that says subscribe, and what happens if I press it? Well, why don't you guys go ahead and press it and hit the subscribe button, because if you want to be notified when I put up new videos, which is quite often, then you might want to be a subscriber. So go ahead, do that. Thank you guys for your support. See ya.